So you're telling me this was the play? An ISO against the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year to win the game? That was the play, coach? That's what you really wanted in the final seconds of the game? Did you really think Caitlin was good enough to take Asia Wilson off the dribble to score and win the game? I feel like a lot of you all have a lot of cognitive dissonance about how good Asia Wilson is and how not so good Caitlin Clark is, because why would you do that to her? And if she wasn't so busy flopping after this play, she would have been able to get back on defense to block Chelsea Gray's 3 from behind. But her flop and laying on the ground led to a 5-on-4 to win the game. 8 turnovers. This is one of them. 14 points off of her 8 turnovers. 3 of those 14 is going to be this game winner right here. And somehow the coaching staff and her thought it was a good idea to go up against the Asia Wilson. What are we doing here? Why are you trailing the play? Because she's trying to foul bait. She could have easily come from behind and blocked this shot if she would have gotten herself up off the floor and gotten back into play. She led her team to a loss. A 5-on-4 play where all of her teammates have to pick up her slack because she's in the backcourt trying to foul bait. So not only does she give up 8 turnovers, she also gives up the turnover that led to the shot that won the game when her team was up by 20. Up by 20 and lost by 2. No one cared how many touchdowns Matt Ryan threw in that game when they were up 26-3 and they lost in the Super Bowl. Because when you lose and you are the best player on the team, according to everyone, you get the blame when you blow a lead and lose. She assisted in blowing that 20-point lead because everyone says she's the face of the league. They say she's the best player on the team. So when they lose, you get the blame, especially when you contribute to the loss. There's a lot of cognitive dissonance happening in the WNBA around the fan bases and within this Fever coaching staff, because why the hell would you lead Caitlin Clark into the Asia Wilson, the reigning MVP, the reigning champ, and the reigning Defensive Player of the Year in a game-winning situation instead of Kelsey Mitchell or AB? Why would you do that to her? This game took her out of MVP conversations.